I think that Ethernet is inherently very scalable, and so that it can scale to address almost any size problem that can be imagined. It allows service providers to build an end-to-end Ethernet infrastructure so that data beginning on some server in the cloud can be transported across an Ethernet and through a internet service provider's infrastructure and delivered to the customer, all on Ethernet. Ethernet is being adopted in subscriber access networks. It's a dominant technology in some markets, and it has been driven by the growth in applications like people don't just web browse anymore, they get their video over the web increasingly. And they don't just consume information, their source of information as they build their Facebook pages or share videos with friends. And the number of devices in a home has increased. Now TVs are hooked to the internet. Now people have multiple mobile devices, as well as still traditional computers, laptops, desktops that are connected to the internet. So this has just driven the growth in bandwidth tremendously. You don't have each subscriber wanting to use a gigabit simultaneously. Their average bandwidth is a few hundred kilobits or something like that. But in a very short duration, when they want to update their Facebook page or download a movie or something like that, they want to use quite a lot of bandwidth, and they want to use it right now. But over time, it smooths out. EPON, Ethernet passive optical networks, are a way of providing very high-speed subscriber access networks wherein multiple subscribers, 32, 64, maybe 128, can be connected via a branching fiber optic topology. So in the aggregate, they're able to share, a gigabit per second link or a 10 gigabit per second link. This should allow service providers to be much more flexible in how they use and provision the bandwidth that they've provided on these cable plants, which will in turn allow them to extract more revenue from the cable. If they don't have to carry a bunch of channels that no one's watching right now, then they can use that bandwidth for something else. And because it's a consistent end-to-end solution, your operating expense is lowered as well. You don't have to undergo protocol conversions. You don't have a lot of tricky management mapping and provisioning that you have to do. It's all Ethernet. Ethernet has the scalability in terms of speed, in terms of number of links, the number of nodes that the network will support, and in terms of worldwide acceptance that I believe ensure that it will scale up and be adopted on a worldwide basis.